Welcome to day 10 about talking about the law of obedience. Particularly, we're talking about obedience as we started talking about obedience yesterday as transactions. So we're kind of doing a little bit about part 2. So when we view obedience as transactional, at times we may forget the essential role of God's will and timing in the connection between obedience and blessings. We might mistakenly assume that our actions alone determine the blessings we receive and when they arrive. In doing so, we kind of overlook the importance of patiently waiting upon the Lord and trusting in His perfect timing. And I've had several lessons like that in my life. When blessings do not come as we expect, which often does, or in a way in the timing that we think that they should, we risk a little bit about blaming God for not keeping His promises. And a lot of people do that. Elder Todd Christofferson, I'm going to read this directly to you, gave some wise counsel on this, and I think it's super important that you listen to what he says. He says, we ought not to think of God's plan as a cosmic vending machine. When we, 1, select the desired blessing, 2, insert the required sum of good works, and 3, the order is promptly delivered. And then he goes on to say this, and it's really key, why thinking about obedience as transactional is not the best way to view the law of obedience. He says this: not every blessing predicated on obedience to law is shaped, designed, or timed according to our expectations. We do our best, but must leave God the management of blessings, both temporal and spiritual. So I'm going to give you a sentence right now, and I really want you to think about it. And if you're listening and have a chance to write it down, and I'm going to say something that you probably haven't heard before, but here's the deal. True faith means trusting that God knows what we need and when we need it and how best to bless us. I'll say that again. True faith means trusting that God knows what we need, when we need it, and how best to bless us. Okay, day 10 in the books. Tomorrow we're going to begin to discuss more about obedience being transformational. Look forward to speaking with you. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.